What if I told you that beneath the world we know lies another story? A story buried under centuries of silence, forgotten by time and invisible to the naked eye. But every so often someone digs deeper, and what they find changes everything. What do we really know about our past? We read the history books, visit the museums, and assume the story is complete. But the truth is, history is not a closed book. It's an active investigation. And right now, a discovery is unfolding that could rewrite a chapter we thought was finished. For centuries, a secret has been hiding in plain sight, a puzzle missing its most crucial piece. This isn't just about ancient ruins or dusty artifacts. This is about a truth so profound it could alter our understanding of human civilization itself. We're about to journey into the heart of a mystery that has eluded experts for generations. What was hidden? Why was it kept secret? And what happens when the truth is finally brought to light? Stay with us as we unearth a story you never saw coming. Our journey begins in a place that seems perfectly ordinary, a landscape you might drive past without a second thought. But it's here, in this unassuming corner of the world, that researchers first noticed something was wrong. It started small, an anomaly in a ground-penetrating radar scan. A chemical signature in the soil that didn't match the local geology. At first, it was dismissed, a glitch in the equipment perhaps, or a natural, undocumented phenomenon. But the anomalies kept appearing. A pattern began to emerge, too consistent to be a coincidence, too deliberate to be an accident. It was like finding a single modern screw in the heart of an ancient Egyptian tomb. It just didn't belong. The team expanded their search, pulling in experts from different fields. Geologists, archaeologists, and data scientists all stared at the same baffling evidence. What was this strange reading? This broken pattern in the data? It was a whisper from the past, a breadcrumb trail left behind. This was no accident. This was a clue, a signpost pointing toward something far bigger, something intentionally concealed. The more they dug, the more they realized the answers weren't just under the ground, but scattered throughout history itself. To understand what they were finding, we have to go back, way back, not just decades, but centuries, even millennia. Because history doesn't just tell stories, it leaves fingerprints. You can find them in the architectural alignments of ancient temples, which perfectly match celestial events with impossible precision. You can find them in cryptic passages of forgotten texts, describing events or technologies that shouldn't have existed at the time. They are hidden in the rituals of isolated cultures, traditions passed down for generations without anyone remembering why they started. The very soil beneath our feet holds a chemical memory of past events, of fires, floods, and human activity. Each new discovery was like finding another piece of a vast interconnected puzzle. But this puzzle came with a disturbing question. Why was this hidden? Was it to protect a sacred truth or to conceal a dangerous secret? The experts we consulted offered compelling theories. One archaeologist suggested it was a knowledge filter, where an ancient society deliberately erased parts of its history to control the future narrative. A historian pointed to periods of massive social upheaval, where the ruling powers would have had a motive to bury any evidence that challenged their authority. A cultural specialist explained how myths and legends, often dismissed as fantasy, can be social memory, preserving real events in symbolic form. The story wasn't just lost, it seems it was actively erased. The question is, by whom and why? The theories were fascinating, but without definitive proof, they remained just that, theories. This is where modern science enters the story, giving us a superpower the ancients could never have imagined: the ability to see the unseen. High-resolution satellite imaging now allows us to scan entire landscapes from space, revealing the faint outlines of buried structures and ancient road systems, completely invisible from the ground. It's like having a planetary-scale X-ray in the lab. Accelerator mass spectrometry makes radiocarbon dating more precise than ever. We can now date a single grain of rice or a tiny thread from a piece of cloth, pinpointing its age with astonishing accuracy. This allowed the team to build a timeline piece by piece, revealing that the anomalies were far older than anyone had dared to guess. Chemical analysis of soil and artifacts uncovered trace elements that told a story of their own unique metallurgical processes and materials sourced from thousands of miles away, long before known trade routes were established. Using these tools, scientists began to peel back the layers of time, one by one. Slowly, a pattern emerged from the noise. It wasn't just a collection of random artifacts or strange readings anymore. It was a coherent picture, a blueprint of a lost chapter of our past. And this picture revealed not only what happened, but why it was so important to keep it hidden. So what does this all mean? How does a discovery about the distant past affect our lives today? The impact is staggering, and it ripples through everything we think we know. This isn't just a minor correction to a textbook. It's a fundamental challenge to our timeline of human progress. The evidence suggests that advanced concepts in engineering, astronomy, and even social organization may have existed far earlier than we ever believed. This forces us to ask, are we the pinnacle of civilization, or are we just one peak in a long series of rises and falls? The discovery has also revealed surprising connections between cultures that were thought to be completely isolated. It suggests a level of global interaction in the ancient world that historians are only now beginning to accept. This reshapes our understanding of how ideas, technology, and people moved across the planet. And perhaps most importantly, it holds a mirror up to our modern world. It shows us that civilizations can lose vital knowledge, that progress is not always a straight line forward. The environmental data from the site also tells a cautionary tale about how past societies dealt with climate change and resource depletion, offering lessons we desperately need to hear today. The past is not dead. It's not even past. It's a living, breathing part of our world, and it has been speaking to us all along. We just stopped listening. So, we've journeyed back thousands of years. We've explored the cutting edge of science, and we've uncovered a story that was deliberately buried. What does this extraordinary revelation really mean? It means our world is still full of mysteries. It means that there are still incredible secrets waiting beneath our feet, hiding in the pages of our oldest stories and echoing in our most ancient traditions. The story of humanity is far grander, more complex, and more mysterious than we ever imagined. This discovery is not an ending, it's a new beginning. It's an invitation to look at our world with fresh eyes, to question what we've been told, and to never stop digging for the truth. Perhaps the greatest discovery of all is realizing just how much we have yet to uncover. Thanks for watching. If you want to explore more of the unknown, make sure to subscribe to SheerKnowledgeTV.